Are you going on holiday? I'm feeling nervous about ploughing through a mountain of food to then need a second seat on the plane home. Well, if you are, I've got some simple but powerful tips that will allow you to really enjoy the food on your holiday without suffering the pain and guilt of piling on weight. My name is David Thomas, and this is Transformation Thomas. In 2010 and 2011, I went on a cruise, as in the same cruise, same destination, same length of time, same time of year, even the same frigging ship. Now, I know that shows an astonishing lack of imagination, but it really was that good the first time. But despite my cookie cutter approach to holidays, there was one massive difference between the two trips. In 2010, after 14 days on the ship, I came off 14 pounds heavier than when I boarded. In 2011, I came off weighing exactly the same as when I got on. So I'm going to share with you how I managed to control my weight on the second trip and hopefully how it can help you do the same, irrespective of what kind of holiday you are going on. I thought cruises would smell of old people and antiseptic, but oh no, cruising is mind-blowing. If you've never done one, save up the brass. You must do it just once in your life. The luxury, the service, and of course, best of all, the food. You can eat incredible food every waking minute and the choice is overwhelming. In 2010, that appealed to me on a deep level and I took full advantage. You could say I went overboard on it. I'm here all week. The average person on a cruise puts on £1 a day. That year, I was very average. 14 days on the ship, 14 pounds heavier as I waddled down the gangplank to disembark. And actually, I didn't give a shit. The only reason I weighed myself at all was because I wasn't interested to see how much I would put on. Fast forward to 2011 and things were very, very different. On the 2nd of Feb 2011, I started a diet and lost 70 pounds in 5 months and 18 days, finishing mid-July. We were going on a cruise just 2 weeks later, and I was not going to let all that hard work and my newfound sexy body get ruined by overeating. This is what I did differently the second time on the ship. Exercise was in my veins, so I exercised on the ship and hard. Training hard first thing in the morning on the ship took the edge off my need to wade through the 5 different types of bacon that were on offer for breakfast in the dining room. I know, only 5. I thought there would be at least 7. Shabby. I did the odd spinning class during the day and I walked a lot around the ship. We went on every trip off the ship, walked as much as possible to get our steps up. Food. This was the biggest change, obviously, and the most important one. These are the 5 food choices that I made that stopped my weight exploding on that ship in 2011. 1. I ate only protein and salad during the day. I find it hard to overeat protein, whereas with carbs and fats like cookies and cake and donuts and French toast, I can keep eating them until I need a nap and a priest. 2. I ate very lean during the day, and what I was doing was saving calories for my evening meal. 3. No alcohol before dinner. Drink loosens my willpower quicker than a sale sign in a cake shop window. 4. I didn't have any of the sides that came with the dinner, like bread and nuts. And 5. I only had 2 courses, just main and a dessert. And of course, just have 1 dessert. Now, I do appreciate that cruising is a unique environment, but all-inclusive holidays are kind of pretty similar and are as brilliant as cruises because of one thing. When it's unlimited, I now don't feel the same need to eat as much as I can. Whereas, when I'm eating out in a restaurant, I always think the same thing. I paid for it, so I'm going to eat it, no matter how much they pile on that plate. Another consideration when going on holiday is to exert total control over every aspect of it, including staying somewhere maybe other than a hotel. In 2017, I had a personal trainer and was getting ready to compete in a bodybuilding competition, which I did in 2019. I then got some work in Hong Kong. It was a month-long trip and I couldn't afford to just go off the rails and eat shit. Although I did have this little beauty slipped down nicely. Karen came with me to Hong Kong and we made it part work, part holiday. This is how we managed it. First up, we took a load of supplements with us. Protein powder, protein bars, pre-workout and vitamins. If nothing else, 50% of my daily protein needs were met. We stayed in an Airbnb apartment that had the following 3 things. Number 1, cooking facilities. Number 2, walking distance to a supermarket to get regular fresh food. Fancy black chicken? 3, a gym less than 100 meters away. Oddly, she comes on a trip staying in nice apartments in Hong Kong and Sweden, but never to a holiday inn in the arse end of nowhere. On those trips, she sends out this performing monkey on his own to bring back the pennies from heaven. Now back off. I know what you're thinking. Cooking my own food isn't exactly my idea of a holiday, sunshine. And if I'm on a cruise ship or at an all-inclusive resort, I'm going to eat whatever I want, Dave. Fair enough. Fair enough. But at the top of this video, I asked the following question. Are you going on holiday and feeling nervous about plowing through a mountain of food to then need a second seat on the plane home? I'm approaching 60 and I know one thing. There are 2 pains in life. There's a pain of sacrifice and there's a pain of regret. And for most of us, when it comes to food, we can't escape both. We have to make our choice and swallow the medicine. 10 days ago, I was a dieting rock star. I was 10 weeks into this transformation journey and I'd lost 35 pounds. Incredible. Then I got ill for a week, could still hear it in my voice, ate shit like I had a terminal illness and put on 7 pounds in a week. Today, 2 days later, I'm just a pound down. It will take 7 days of very hard exercise and dieting to lose the other 6 pounds. The pain of carrying every one of those 7 pounds is far greater than the pleasure I got from eating the food. The thing that hurts me even more than the 7 pounds I put on in 7 days is that I didn't actually enjoy the food after about, day 3, but I still kept on eating it. Overeating is the definition, the very definition of diminishing returns. The initial enjoyment is high, fun, even exhilarating, but really quickly our taste buds get used to it, and as each day passes, the pleasure of eating it becomes less. But in the meantime, the pounds keep on piling up. And when it comes to enjoying food treats on holiday, little and often is definitely the best way to do it. But did I feel this way back in 2010 and 2011? Well, in 2010, I didn't feel any guilt or regret. I just piled into the food and really fucking enjoyed it. But fast forward to 2011, my criteria for a successful holiday had changed in that 12-month interim period. I was in a different place. I was 70 pounds lighter, feeling and looking great, and I didn't want my holiday to fuck all that up. I ate food I liked, but a lot less of it, and got off the ship the same way. But most importantly, I enjoyed the holiday just as much as I had the year before. If you genuinely want to maintain some control over your weight, consider the following 3 things. 1, the kind of food that will be available at the resort that you're staying in. 2, exercise facilities. See what's at the venue and then check out some reviews. I will tell you this from personal experience. Website photos can be a little deceiving. And if there's nothing available, go belt and braces and throw some TRX straps in your suitcase. The light can be used anywhere and you can do a full body workout with them to keep your body rocking and rolling while you are away. And don't forget your steps. Get off your arse, off the lounger and get out and about. And last one, consider Airbnb. Then you've got no excuses for not being able to get the food that you need. Now let me just change gears for a minute. If all this doesn't resonate and you still think, fuck it, I will eat what I want and bollocks to the exercise, please promise me one thing. Do it without feeling guilty. A holiday is a great thing. It's a time to suspend reality, to unwind and relax in a parallel universe where the normal rules of engagement don't apply. If you want to eat and drink what you want and do no exercise, just do that. Real life will be here when you return, and you could sort it all out then. See you later.